What's going on, everyone? Today we are building a very offensive Flygon team. It is Choice Scarf with a great speed tier, allowing it to outspeed common Choice Scarfers like Galarian Darmanitan, as well as Hydreigon. Now, I did mention I want this team to be very offensive, and there's already a hazard lead I have in mind, which I've only used once this generation, and that is Accelgor, because it's a great spike stacker, but it also gets final Gambit, so you can just basically OHKO something that stops your win condition, in this case the ground spam from Flygon, so that'll be able to help us out. Then on the other two slots, I just want Encore and U-Turn as their only attacking option to get out of there as a lead. What abilities do you get? I definitely want Unburden with Focus Sash, and in order to optimize the final Gambit damage, what I'm going to do is max out the HP, then run max speed with a minus special attack nature because we have U-Turn, and might as well put the 4 in attack. I don't think it'll end up mattering, so this is great. We have hazards plus ground right now, but I definitely want to add on to this. So let's see. The ground is really nice. I just need to be able to get rid of ground immunities, so Mandibuzz and Corviknight as well as the Rotom forms are the two main ones that come to mind. Flygon does provide U-turn momentum, so I need a Pokemon that can come in on those Pokemon. So who can do that? And Electric type would be great, so either offensive Rotoms or Toxtricity would be the two options. I think I go Toxtricity just because it pressures Spidef Mandibuzz the most. I don't even think offensive Rotoms could even 2-hit KO Mandibuzz if it's that Spidef, because I've seen Mandibuzz take like +1 Overdrive from Toxtricity before, so let's go with this with choice specs. Overdrive, Boomburst. So this is going to be great to get rid of basically every ground immunity in the tier. I don't think I'm missing any. This also pressures like Gyarados if we run into that, but if they're Jolly Gyarados, I'm pretty sure we'll just die, so that'll be sad. Let's run Volt Switch and Sludge Wave in these last two slots with a modest nature like I mentioned, because I actually need that to be able to OHKO Mandibuzz 4 in Spidef, so looks pretty cool so far, but from here, I definitely want a water resist to be great, a defogger would be really helpful, and a ground immunity of my own would definitely be great, because while Flygon is a levitator, I would definitely love something that can switch into Mold Break or Excadrill. So what can do that for us? Corviknight's like the obvious option. Ferrothorn isn't bad, but I've used Ferrothorn on like the last 3 teams in a row. I think I want to go Corviknight today. Maybe last 2, I don't know. But I think Corviknight's fine as a ground immunity. Let's go ahead and do that with U-turn. Now I still need a water resist, that's the big thing. This does provide me the defogger that I want, and then it's just Brave Bird and Roost with the leftovers. I'm not going to put any speed on this. I used to run like max HP, max speed, but the bulk actually helps out a lot. I like to run max HP, 80 defense with the Impish Nature, and then 176 in Spidef. And 2 slots left. I'm going to leave it as Pressure because Pressure Stall is actually kind of good against bulky waters, for example, or opposing Corviknight. We have 2 slots left now. A Rotom form would not be that bad, especially Rotom Wash, just because it would provide me the water resist that I want, as well as a solid Galarian Darm check. One route I could go is just make the team very offensive and add Drill plus Tyranitar as a ground spam, because that would give me a Stealth Rocker, and Flygon plus Drill could probably just win like every game single-handedly, but if I ran into Rain, I would just lose the game, so I don't know what to do. I think I'd probably do it, but like the thing is, I would have Weather Ward to go for, so I wouldn't auto-lose to Rain, but it would be tough. I could add Toad, but I already have a ground type. I think I'm going to go T-Tar plus Drill. I know Drill is a ground type as well, but at least it kind of fulfills even a closer role to Flygon now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe Toad's the way to go. No, you know what, I'm doing this. We're running double ground today, like offensive grounds with Flygon plus Drill, and seeing how many Earthquake kills we can get. Let's run Smooth Rock with Stealth Rock. So now we have a Stealth Rocker, which I like. Fire Punch, Stone Edge, and Crunch. This also gives me a pretty solid Dragapult check, so that'll be able to do some work. Max HP, actually 204 HP. Max attack Adamant, and then 52 in speed is the spread I like to run, because this allows us to outspeed Corviknight and then hit it pretty hard with Fire Punch. That's actually going to be kind of vital, because Flygon plus this last Pokemon I'm about to add, Drill, really needs Corviknight out of the way, so let's add Drill right here with Life Orb, Adamant, Sandrush. Rapid Spin 3 attacks with Iron Head, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. So I think that was like a 5-minute team build, but honestly that's okay. It's a very offensive team, so It's unsurprising that it was a very quick build, right? Let's go ahead and run 4 and Spadef, and I think that's the team. Obviously, I can make changes while we are battling, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I have a game ready here. My opponent has a very cool team. It's very weak to Life Orb Drill, but maybe Flame Orb Melodic can actually take me on. This is actually going to be tougher than it looks because they have Runerigus too. What type is that again? Runerigus? Ground Ghost, okay, so Golurk typing. I'm going to lead off with this and just get up spikes immediately because I'm faster than Dragapult. Would they be Scarf Dragon Darts? I don't think so. Let me go ahead and just get up a spike and see what exactly they opt to do. They're not Choice Scarf, which is what I was anticipating. They also do no damage with Hex, wow. Do they even have Hazard Control? They have Rapid Spin Avalugg, okay. So they're going to Hex again, and what I'm going to do this turn is U-turn into my Tyranitar on the sub. I honestly don't care if they click Wisp. I'm going to Stone Edge here because I don't want to have Crunch get disabled. And I have a feeling that's what they're clicking here. No, they just go hard Avalugg to Rapid Spin. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm just going to get in Toxtricity and mess somebody up. Like, nobody really wants to come in here. Yeah, Ferrothorn comes in, that's really good damage for me. Honestly, it may be worth it to just click it again. And wear it down for Drill. They could have a Leech Seed going. I'm going to go Tyranitar here on the Protect and get up Rocks again on the Leech Seed. So now Avalugg's getting really weak. Just get a Accelgor in here on the Spike. Get up a Spike of my own. And then if the Avalugg tries to come in, I'll just Final Gambit to prevent the spin. Because there's no target, right? So there's Dragapult. I can Encore them to sub if they try that, so that's fine. Yep, okay, good. Keep clicking that. They're really just going to keep on clicking it, okay, well. I really don't care. What I'm going to do, though, is ensure that their Encore turns are maxed when I'm getting out of here. And then bring in Toxtricity and just Overdrive through that substitute. Yeah, this is a really weird sequence of turns starting things off. I'm just going to Overdrive again. Like, I just want to keep this low. I don't even care if they try to get in Runerigus. Yeah, they get a Leech Seed going. They click Protect. Kind of obvious, but at this point I'm just going to spam Overdrive. If this thing is low, I don't think they can win. That's my thought process. Because I have Drill at full in the back to just spam attacks, and they really struggle against that. So there's the Runerigus, really obvious, but I don't care. I can just bring in T-Tar here and just click like... Well, they're going to get up Rocks, right? I'm just going to crunch it for a Drill later. Yeah. And I think here I just sack this off as they try to get in the Avalugg. Okay. Well, Ironhead should kill this. I don't think it'll live anyhow. Oh, wow. Okay. Avalugg is dumb. But I can just Earthquake now on the Runerigus. Why does Avalugg actually take that so well? I think I have their team too low, though. Like, everybody dies to Earthquake besides Melodic. So they obviously have to go Melodic here. Can I break this? I can use Corviknight to help out. I'm going to defog first. I might need to pressure stall it, which is kind of annoying, but I will do it. Yeah, I think I can pressure stall it. They get in Salazzle. It could be sub as well. Yeah, this guy will just run sub on like every mon. Okay, well, I'm just going to Earthquake. It's sub-Toxic Protect for sure. Yeah, there's a Toxic. Now they protected this turn, right? Or they could go Melodic, I guess. They sec off the Avalugg. To get in who, though? Like, I guess Pharaoh? Yeah, Pharaoh comes in. I go out into this and just Fire Punch immediately. I can't let this recover. Oh, it still took nothing. I'm just gonna Rocks up then. And then I think what I have to do is get in Drill and just spam Earthquake. Yeah, because this will still die, and I think Melodic gets 2-hit KO'd with the hazards up, so I should be fine in that regard. Yeah, so there's that. Now they have to bring in Melodic. That's the only play. Why is this really close? Like, that's concerning to me. I'm gonna bring this in here, start to pressure stall this thing, since that's basically what I have to do against it, which is unfortunate. They might try to go for a Scald Burn, then switch out. But they're not getting it looks like. I just gotta keep Drill. Well, actually, Drill is expendable because of the fact that once Sand goes down, I'm super weak. So I think I should just try to Earthquake now. Yeah, because that does way too much, and they have to like sack, then bring in like Salazzle now. And if they give me this, I think they just lose to my Flygon. Okay, so I think I have a win here, but yeah, because they're gonna try to sub, hoping for a choke. I just spam this and then get in Flygon. There's a Protect. I don't really understand the point in that. And yeah, now I just bring this in. Outrage should have no problem picking up the KO. The Outrage should still kill from 70, and then Dragapult will die as well. Okay, so I think I'm fine. What if they no, because even if they get the switch out and then come back in, I'll just switch out and Earthquake this, so it doesn't even make a difference. They tried to double Protect on me. Nah, man. And they run, so I'll be right back. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent's team is very weak to my ground types. This is much more of a standard team than the last game, but the matchup honestly looks better, surprisingly. They lead off with Drill, so they're probably going to click Spin immediately just to outspeed me. What I'm going to do is go ahead and U-turn out into my Corviknight, because I walled them and I can just get a slow U-turn out and then bring in like Flygon to Earthquake. That looks good. That's only if they stay in, which they do. I have a feeling Rapid Spin or Iron Head. They just click rocks of their own, so this is unfortunate because it kind of forces me to defog here. And yeah, they're obviously going to get Incinerate. Okay, not what I wanted. Because I don't want these ground types to come in. Like, I could go Flygon here, but if it takes a Pyro Ball, that's actually a little bit bad. I could just have this take the hit, but then I'm way too weak to Drill, so that's not really an option either. Let's go to Accelgor as they click a U-turn, unfortunately. Okay, that sucks. I was hoping Pyro Ball just so I could actually... No, I'm just gonna defog. They're gonna get Incinerate again, obviously, but I need these rocks off the field. Actually, do I even need the rocks off the field now that Accelgor's Sash is gone? I don't think I do. I could probably just U-turn here for the momentum, yeah. And finally, what this allows me to do is... If I'm them, I go Ferrothorn initially on this. I think I'd be aggressive in Fire Punch here. Yeah, I'm glad I made the play, because this is gonna take so much. Forget anything I said about so much, jeez. Let's get this, and they just click Leech Seed immediately, which is, I find a bit odd, but I can get up rocks here and then start to pressure with a Drill. Yeah, because I want to break their Sash, so this is basically sack fodder now, but what I can do here is get in. I'm just going to Fire Punch actually and weaken it. Yeah, now what I can do is bring this in, and they just lose Pokemon to Earthquake, which is pretty funny. They might have Protect, but I don't think they have Protect on Leech Seed plus Spikes. I think it's Power Whip. Yeah, so that dies, and who even comes in, right? Like, their team is so weak to this. Could Scarf Cinderace outspeed me? No, I don't want to lose to that. I hope Scarf Cinderace doesn't outspeed me. Yeah, they, like, don't have a play. I guess Scarf Dragapult would be the one thing. Maybe Sucker Punch Grimmsnarl, but that'll still die. They go to Drill, so I can just Earthquake this. Like, I don't really see the point in them going Drill there. I guess just to stall Sand, but I don't think they have a win con. They go to Grimmsnarl. Maybe they just wanted me to take a Life Orb recoil for Sucker Punch, but I think I still live it. They try to Prankster Bulk Up and still just die, yeah. This team is too weak to Sand, or ground spam in general, kind of like how my team is way too weak to Rain. Let's hope we don't find Rain, because that would be sad. It's Earthquake here, knock that boy out. Alright. Looks like they're keeping Dragapult for last. I don't think that's the correct Pokemon to keep. Because they can't set up a Dragon Dance here without dying, and then I just go Flygon. Yeah, but they tried to Dragon Dance up and it just fell over, so that is going to be a game. I will be right back. So Flygon did not even get to come out there, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks, because Flygon did have a lot of potential, but it also has some potential here. The problem is they actually have a ground immunity, unlike the last guy. The team is very weak to Toxtricity, but they have the Runerigus, which I have to weaken. I think Spikes will go a long way. It looks like they're prioritizing first impression. So what I'll do here is go for a Spike. I wonder, would they be locked in? I need to use Durant, by the way. Durant looks really cool this gen. But I wonder, would they be banded into first impression had they clicked it? If they did click it, because that might change my play. Obviously, I have no real way to find out. Okay, well, I guess that works. I can just... Does Noctowl get defog? It definitely does, right? I'm going to U-turn here on the Noctowl. Perfect. And I can just bring this in now. And if I'm them, I go Runerigus, which I definitely want to try to catch here. So I'm going to go Tyranitar. They go Dragapult, which is honestly just as good for me. I can just crunch. Hopefully they're not Will-O-Wisp, but that would be a little bit sad. Yeah, because Tyranitar is actually kind of good. They try to sub up, so I think they're going to disable now, so I'm going to Stone Edge. Yeah, I think they're either going to Wisp or disable. They try to get in Grimmsnarl and takes way too much. This should be faster than me, but I think I should still try to take the kill here. I will live one of anything. The other option is just pivoting Corviknight, which honestly that plays just as fine. As they get up a screen, so... I guess Rock Slither would have been kind of a good play, but it's not the end of the world. You know what I never thought made sense? So if you defog from your side of the field, you're closer to the screen, but it still doesn't go away. But if I defog, then the screen goes away. Like, what is that? That's gonna do nothing, dude. Forget I said anything about nothing, but at least I lived, right? There's that. Let's bring this in now and just spike up again. What if they get a Noctowl, though? That would be annoying. Let's go for U-turn. Yeah, they try to get a Noctowl. I could just bring this in, and I guess Runerigus is finally the play, right? I'm just going to Sludge Wave this time. I don't want to double. I want to keep my spike up, though. If I just Overdrive and they go Runerigus, that would be a bit worse. Because I actually need damage on that for Drill. But I don't think you would leave a Noctowl on a Toxtricity, right? That seems so pointless. Wow, that 4x resist really helps out. Okay, but at least I got some damage on it. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but... I'll get in my Accelgor here and get up more spikes, I guess. I guess I can just spike up here. Like, they're wasting all their screens, which is kind of funny. So I guess they're just willing to hazard trade like this. I don't mind. Nightshade. I'm going to keep this as a sack, though, and get in my Tyranitar here. I want to be careful, though. They did Wisp as it came on. I thought they might, but that's alright, I guess. Let's Rocks up now. I think Rocks plus 3 spikes is just going to be too overwhelming. Even with, like, the Runegger is still so healthy, I don't think they can beat me. Maybe I'm wrong. They keep on spamming Nightshade. I'm just going to crunch here to weaken this. Yeah, because that's doing a lot. So the next time this comes in, it's going to take way too much, right? I just needed to get 2-hit KO'd by Drill or Flygon, and I should be fine. And they're letting me weaken it so much. So my sand is gone now, meaning I might as well just abuse this while it's here. Let's click Earthquake. Ironhead should kill. Yeah, it's -1. Yeah, okay. I don't want the pivoting to like Noctowl, just to waste my turns. That would be a little bit annoying. Now, I will live First Impression. It's just like, Vaporeon will die. This should die to Rock Slide. Please don't miss. I need these hazards to win the game with my Flygon. Good. And I think that's just GG. So we went from standard to not standard to standard to not standard. This will probably just drop to Earthquake is what I'm thinking. Right? Like, Vaporeon's Fizz-Def is... Wow, never mind, okay. I stand corrected. Let's bring in Toxtricity. Force the kill here with Overdrive. Actually, this could have been a mistake. I should have used Flygon. Yeah, because if they're Dragon Dance now, I could lose. I think I choked. I should have used Flygon. Wait, no, they can't Dragon Dance because they're too low after hazards. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine, yeah. I'm worried for nothing. They cannot Dragon Dance. They bring out Durant. I'll just sack this off, then get in. Does Flygon's Earthquake even kill? Because I know this thing has good bulk. Slash data on Durant. Yeah, 112 defense is not that bad. If I want to guarantee a win, what I need to do is... So they're not Dragon Dance on that thing, so I think I could just guarantee a win by bringing this out. If they're banded into that, that would be good information, but I don't know. Dragapult comes in on what? It'll take 20 and then 25. Well, 12 and then 25, so it comes in on like node percentage. Let's Fire Punch here. They were banded, so I could have just won there by clicking Earthquake, but it's fine. I think I'm still good to go. Because all I gotta do here is go hard into my Accelgor, and if they sub, I just Encore them into it. They just click darts, so yeah, that's going to be GG. Yeah, like that's the great thing about Encore. It kind of puts them in a position where I force their hand. So I will be able to wrap up the game here with an Outrage, and Flygon will come through, so I will be right back. Okay, I have the next game right now. We're like alternating here. We found a really cool team, then a Galarian Darm, then another really cool team, then another Galarian Darm. Drill is like the only way I actually have to break through this team, so I gotta really keep that Pokemon healthy and use it at the correct time. Toxtricity can help out with its combination of attacks, I guess, but I need hazards here. If I just Final Gambited into this, that would be so good for Drill, but I don't think they're gonna let me. They might, you never know. Let's try it. I don't think they should let me, but like if they actually let me Final Gambit into this, Drill basically wins on the spot. That's the thing. I think they might let me do it. I'm gonna try. Whose HP stat is higher, by the way, because I don't want them getting up rocks for no reason. Seismitoad. It's definitely higher than a Accelgor, because I don't think it has a 105, yeah, 80, so I think it's probably worth it to just spike up. Worth it to just spike up, because I can spikes into Final Gambit. If they attack right away, that'll be a little bit annoying. I hate this mind game. Like, if I just get my 80% off, then Drill is gonna win, but the thing is, I don't know how smart my opponent is. Are they gonna recognize that at all, or not? They did. They see, like, had I just spiked right there, I would actually be in such a good position, but I guess I can't win them all. I'm still in this game, obviously. Like, Drill still looks very promising, but that's a huge setback, I'm not gonna lie. Ideally, they just go Hard Toad again and just let me, like, get in the... Wait, I just realized, if I just kill this, then I spam Earthquake. Maybe I should just Crunch. Or Stone Edge. Let's just Stone Edge. They go Hard Clef, huh? What? Let's go for Rocks. I am faster, so I can... As long as I don't miss Stone Edge, I'm fine. Speed Tie, okay. Right? I went faster, then they went faster. There were no factors there that would make it not a Speed Tie. So I just lost my Sand for nothing, which is kind of lame, but Drill still does look strong. They get in the Toad, which I'll just Earthquake again on. Like, I would love to be aggressive here in Iron Head, but I really can't risk my Drill. Like, they go for Protect. I'm gonna be a bit aggressive and go for Iron. No, I can't do it. If I lose my Drill, I lose. So, yeah, I have to Earthquake. There's no point in risking Drill, because now I think I just am in a pretty tough spot with my... I'm in a pretty good spot with my Flygon. This will just drop to Earthquake, so are you trying to sack Mandibuzz? Nope. What was that? Hello? Why did you sack Mandibuzz? I didn't even bother calcing Iron Head, by the way, because you never know. Like, if they're bulkier Dragapult with Subwisp, then that would be really bad. You can't just assume their Dragapult is offensive. Let's see. So I still have the Sand turn, so I basically just get another KO, whether they like it or not. Really, you're gonna give me the last ground immunity? Is that the plan now? Okay, I don't mind. Did you just... Yeah, they just lost to my Flygon, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got a 5th game right here. This is honestly going better than I thought. I thought for sure I would run into like 5 rain teams the one time I don't run a water resist, right? But hey, we've been managing to dodge them, which I guess I'll take. I guarantee you next game that changes, but yeah, let's try to be optimistic about it. Gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna go with Accelgor on this, because that's kind of concerning. That Pokemon there is a little bit of a threat. Let's Final Gambit here. Actually, let's spike up. They're really weak to Boomburst. They get in Corviknight. I think this is just the ticket to get in Toxtricity, if I'm being honest. So let's do that on the Defog, right? And if I'm them, they should know they just lose to my Excadrill and Flygon if this dies, so I'm gonna click Boomburst here. Why would you risk Corviknight, right? You have so many more expendable Pokemon, and a Gastrodon as like a I guess you could scout my move, right? I'm just gonna Boomburst again because I don't want it recovering. That honestly takes a lot of damage, and I can get in Tyranitar here. On the U-turn, but Gastrodon shouldn't be able to come in, I don't think. Now granted, Conkeldurr can just come in, which is a little bit more of an issue. Yeah, it's not... are they like Assault Vest or something? That's what I'm confused about. Do you come in on Sand plus Mach Punch? I doubt it. I need the Sand though, so I'll go Corviknight here. Yeah, this is the Drain Punch again, okay. And what I'm gonna do here is just U-turn on the Rotom Heat. Like, Conkeldurr and Corviknight are the two Pokemon you should really keep. Everybody else is less expendable, or more expendable. Because Cinderace doesn't do anything defensively, Rotom Heat doesn't check any of my... I guess it stops the ground spam to some extent, but both of them have ways of hitting it, and then Galarian Darm provides no speed control, right? Yeah, they should go Rotom Heat. I'm gonna U-turn. I think I have to play aggressively here, because they have a little bit of a matchup advantage just due to the double ground immunity plus Conk with priority. But I have to admit my Toxtricity is really good now, so I'll definitely be trying to take advantage of that. And what I'm going to do is just click Boomburst again. I don't want Gastrodon coming in, and they're not going to risk Corviknight. Like, when you have a 29% Gastro, I don't see why you'd risk the Corviknight, which is like the best Pokemon here, yeah. So, I know I'm kind of assuming that they're going to make good plays, but I mean, hey, it's been working so far. I'm going to go to Tyranitar here. On once again the U-turn, okay, so we're back in this cycle where Conk is going to come in. But at this point I can click Overdrive, I don't have to click Boomburst, which I'm happy about. Yeah, that's going to put me in a really strong position. I think I could win with Drill, but Corviknight's still a bit too healthy. They go to Darm, which should kill me with anything, so I'm just gonna sack off my Accelgor. Ooh, dude, what is this? Click that again. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna spike up while we're here, if you don't mind. And they run, so I will be right back. Alright, I have the 6th game right here. Rotom is actually kind of a decent drill counter, so that's something I have to keep in mind during this match. My Flygon is actually very strong if it wasn't for Togekiss, but something I could see myself taking advantage of is using Flygon to U-turn out on Togekiss into Toxtricity or Drill, so that could be good. I'm going to lead a Accelgor though and see whether they want to give me free spikes right away. Also, I get to scout whether this is Choice-Scarf or not, which I don't think it'll be, but you never know. Let's spike up. I wish I had a way to like Break Drill Sash here without going for U-turn immediately. Maybe U-turn immediately is just the better play, if I'm being honest. I don't know what they clicked, which makes this a bit tougher. They could have clicked Wisp, for all I know. But I don't mind Toxtricity taking one hit here. Yeah, is that Specs? 1 second. That actually did a lot of damage. Rotom. No, they're not Specs, because if they're max special attack choice Specs, I would take over 30, it looks like. Where's choice Specs? There we go. So are they Zap Plate? Could Zap Plate do that roll? What just happened? Why are they doing 41-2 to 49 now? Did Zap Plate get buffed? Like, what is this? I'm looking at Leaf Stone. Volt Switch. 27 to 31. So I think they're Zap Plate, because if they were Choice Scarf, they can't get that roll either. I have to go to Corviknight on this. They just click Earthquake, which actually puts me in a pretty nice spot, because I get a free U-turn now. And they use this thing to come in, so allows me to get in Flygon, and once again, just click U-turn. If they're Choice Scarf, they might actually be tempted to stay in here, which I would really appreciate. Let's see. So they pivot to Togekiss, which is exactly what I was talking about. This allows me to get in Toxtricity now. I'm playing with a little bit of odds here because if they're Air Slash, I might just get dropped. But I'll click Boomburst and see what exactly they try to do. They get in Drill. I would have pivoted Galarian Corsola first, to be honest, but I didn't even try to acknowledge that play. Rock Tomb. This still gives me U-turn momentum, so I don't even care. Alright, now I just need to play this mid-game smart and try to actually get the KO at some point. Who can do that for me? Because the Rotom is so weak, my Drill looks really promising as a win con. That's something I'm immediately noticing right now. I just wonder how well Galarian Corsola takes my Adamant Earthquakes, because that's like the one thing that might. I still know nothing about this, and I don't want it to be a Choice Fire Blast. I have a safe switch into Drill. I'm gonna Overdrive this time, hoping Galarian Corsola comes in, or they just do that. What? Come on, man. What was that? What is this doing? Is it gonna try to Dragon Dance? I'll just go Tyranitar on a Draco, and I can just get up rocks here. On the Pex. Let's go with Accelgor. And I'm thinking I could either Spike Up or Encore them into T-Spikes, either way. I just don't want Drill coming out to Rapid Spin. That would be like the one bad thing. Yeah, they click Scald anyway, so that's fine. No burn, so that's kind of helpful. I think I will just get up a Spike as they get up a T-Spike, and this turn I'll U-turn out. I like, the thing is, I can easily win with a Drill if I just dodge a Scald Burn, but I don't want to risk that, right? I'm trying to play it to where I don't have to. And speaking of not having to, this is basically that turn where I don't have to. Let's just click Iron Head. Okay, this is great. The thing is, I think based off the Tyranitar damage, they're choice specs, so I don't think I have anything to fear here. Okay, I want to be careful. If this dies, I actually lose the game, so... Where was that Draco? I don't want to lose off of one, like, bad turn. 37% on to my Tyranitar. Would Dragapult with Choice Specs do that? No, Choice Specs would do a lot more, so they could be Choice Scarf. Have I seen an item? I haven't. I'm gonna Scout. I can't risk this. They also just switch out, okay. Well, this is great, because I can just crunch and they can't Wisp me. The problem is, yeah, they get all their health back because Strength Sap is a dumb move. Well, I'm just gonna absorb this T-Spike now. That T-Spike's actually being annoying. A good mid-ground I can make right here is Flygon or Corviknight as they Nightshade. I can't let Drill in. I might have actually put myself in a bad spot here for no reason. Well, let's Spike Up again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. Because that just kills me. Strength Sap, Stolterox, Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, right? So either I try to Pressure Stall it, which doesn't seem promising, or I go Toxtricity. And I guarantee you they go Excadrill this time, but I'm gonna Overdrive. They didn't, but I got Cursed Body immediately. It looks like it didn't matter though. Then they Strength Sap back. Yeah, this Galarian Corsola is kind of gonna be the end of me here. Which sucks, because I basically win the game if it's dead, but... Oh, never mind, they just choked really badly. I think they were hoping that would live, but it obviously didn't. I'm gonna keep this around. Well, I might as well keep this around now, because it's still sand, and I might need it. No, I won't need it, because I have Scarf Flygon for the Dragapult. Unless I still think it's Scarf Dragapult. But if that's the case, then it probably wins anyway. Okay, let's sack this off, then get you in. And just click Iron Head. There's that. This Corsola. I hate Galarian Corsola. I think I have to flinch it. Okay, easy win con. Yeah, I don't really see what else I could have tried to do to break this, but that's also why you don't use defensive Pokemon, right? You'll lose to that. This Test Earthquake. I don't even think Baneful Bunker is going to make a difference because I still have 2 sand turns. They should go for the double, but like I still have the Tyranitar at the end of the day, so it looks like we are good to go here because... No, if they were Scarf Shadow Ball and crit my Corviknight, they could win, but that would be the one way. No, because Flygon would live it, but I'll be right back. Okay, I have the next game right here. Once again, no ground immunity, which is really cool to see, so let's try to have some fun with Excadrill and Flygon. I'm going to lead off with my Accelgor because I can Encore this into whatever it clicks and just spam spikes here, and it doesn't look like they have hazard control, right? No, I don't think, and no. So if I just hazard stack them and then rapid spin, that looks like an easy W. Because they could spin block, which is a little bit concerning, but if I have sand up, it can't even safely come in. Well, I'm probably like 200 points above this guy. No, 1497. I thought that said like 1397, I don't know why. But Yeah, let's get up a spike. I don't really care what they do. Like, I guess they can final Gambit if they really want to, but isn't Shuckle's HP stat like 20? Yeah, 20. Okay. I can just Encore them there. I don't want them getting up rocks next, so if they're good, they'll switch out here, just expecting it, but you never know. I don't want to be toxic because they stay in, and I just called them bad. Even though I basically just did that by saying I don't want to. Oh, Mental Herb, never mind, I'm the bad player, I guess. Well, they've seen that I have this now, so I'm just gonna click spikes, expecting a switch, and see where we go from there. I don't think they're gonna stay in this turn. Like, I could Encore. What did they click? Final Gambit. I'll live that because, yeah, like I mentioned, that thing's stats are really bad. I'm probably in range of Diggersby Quick Attack, so that's kind of lame, but I guess I can just go to Corviknight. What if they're Fire Punch, though? Yeah, like, I ran U-turn on my Diggersby, but they could be Fire Punch, which would actually open up the door for Obstagoon, so I don't know. I don't want to lose this after talking so much trash just now. Okay, they go to Dragapult. I'm just gonna spike up again. Are they Dragon Dance? Is that like the plan here? Or are they going for like Banded Dragon Darts? Dude, I just showed you Encore. What are you doing? Yeah, I keep looking that. I'm gonna U-turn out. What? I literally just showed you Encore. And it looks like they're content with just clicking it over and over again. Okay, let's break that sub. Well, actually, they're just gonna get it back up, right? So let's click rocks, then break that sub. Pex comes in. I need to spend, ideally, but I don't think I can do that safely right now. The play I want to make here is into a Accelgor. Okay, so I'm at 33. Rocks would take me down to Outlaw of Sand, so let's bring it in. They just clicked Scald immediately. Okay, I didn't really anticipate that to be the play, but let's get things started, shall we? I'm kind of bored of them stalling me out right now. I say stall, but this Pex has been on the field for like 2 turns. Yeah, but I want to get some kills, so let's give me one, please. I don't care who it is, just your pick. I don't think it should be this one. Actually, it probably should, now looking at my team. It should be Pex. I feel like the offensive utility of all of these guys is so much better than Pex, yeah. Alright, so now they can bring in Dragapult, and only Dragapult, because everybody else will die in 1 hit. Even Scarf Roserade shouldn't outspeed me, I don't think. If it's Timid Scarf, maybe. They bring it in, which kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to Roserade here, Corviknight here. They were leftovers, so I could have just Earthquaked. That sucks. Well, okay, I guess it's fine. I get put to sleep. Night-night, Corviknight. Let's go ahead and bring in Tyranitar. No, I want to wait until Sand goes down. Let's go Flygon instead on the leech seed. This thing is really annoying. Okay, but now what I can do is U-turn out. Bring in my Tyranitar here on a Leaf Storm. Perfect. I'm going to keep this, obviously, and bring in Flygon again. And this time what I'll do is click Earthquake and probably just clean through. I would love to Rapid Spin just to ensure my drill is faster than that Dragapult, but they're not going to let me do that. The thing is, because I know it's not Choice Scarf and it's leftovers, I don't think I can lose. Oh, they bring out the Dragapult, so now they guarantee to lose. I don't know what that play was, but hey, I guess it's fine. Yeah, why would he do that? So if this is agility, I have to Earthquake it. Just goes for a quick attack. And it's Life Orb. So I can bring in Drill here and just Earthquake 3 times for game. Alright, so it looks like I'm not going to lose to the team that I said was interesting. I'm going to say interesting because I don't like to call teams bad, since I've built interesting teams before. They bring in Obstagoon, it goes down to 63, and then goes down to 0 after this next Earthquake goes off. Okay, after this next Earthquake goes off, it goes down to 0. And then I already have something asleep, so even if they get the double Obstruct here, which they don't, I can just sack Tyranitar and then come back in because I kept it alive. And also, there's no way for Roserade to beat my Corviknight at all, so yeah, this is over. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. I also think they should put Black Sludge on that thing in case people run a random trick, but that's just my opinion. I will be right back. Okay, so I guess it is now that time. It is time to lose, right when I get back into top 500, so let's try to not lose, but I think I'm going to lose. I'm going to lead off with my Accelgor here against the Pelipper. The thing is, they could easily choke this away turn 1 if I just click Final Gambit as they stay in, so I don't think they will. I'm going to go off the choke, though. Okay, I win. Yeah, okay. Easy. Because they can't Dynamax. What was that? Alright, I'm not complaining, but like, why? I don't win. What am I talking about? I definitely don't just win the game. But it made this a lot easier. Let's go to Corviknight here and just click Brave Bird. On the Groudon coming in. Allows me to just U-turn the next turn on the nice Crabhammer miss. I can get in Flygon here. They might get back in the Toad, but yeah, I don't know why. The Crabhammer miss sucked, but like, why would you leave in Pelipper turn 1? I'm just gonna Outrage. I don't even care about your Ferrothorn. Yeah, take this for me, dude. That's fine. Spikes up. I guess I'll go to T-Tar here. On the Power Whip, and then get in Drill to Earthquake. Because that does a lot. I just click Earthquake again, no thinking about it. And I think they just lose because that'll die, and I think the Seismitoad just straight up drops because it's offensive. Yeah, and then Dreadnought drops as well. So, how to beat Rain using no water resist to just hope they sack the Pelipper turn 1. Whoa, that was a weird game, but I guess we'll go ahead and end things off right there. So I retained my top 200 to 500 spot, there we go. Which was pretty cool, not in the way I expected to, but I guess I'll take it. And yeah, you can find the team down below in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Later.